sideline, you get a look at the head coach of the Texans. This guy's looking to get back to 500 as they come in at 3-4 on the year. Across from him, you've got the head coach of the 49ers. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. And he'll bring it up to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Well, 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. And here is Kyler Murray, the #1 overall pick in 2019 to lead them.
So you take a look at last week's game, Mike, and you certainly wouldn't say that he played poorly. I mean, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. That's a clean slate. But when you talk to his coaches, they said they haven't seen him this motivated to bounce back after a loss in his entire career. So he's had a great week of practice. He's really challenging the guys around him to elevate their standard. And if it's any indication of how today's
they go play action with Murray. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. Picked off by Derek Stingley. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often like that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down for Houston.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
On the run to the right. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be second down.
On the quick, right?
On the ground, this is Jalen Wright. And he's into the end zone. What a start. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. The Niners offense ready now for their second drive. They had that pick on the open. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. Kittle is the man in motion. Now Murray on 1st down. Short one there, caught by Kittle. And good yardage there after the catch to wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll have a 1st down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line. 1st down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action. It's Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do. Every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Brings up third down and 9.
Working out of the gun, Murray. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
For the 49ers.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Texans offense ready for their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First down. A gain of 12.
Run again with Wright. He finds a seam, a good run. Up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
28-yard gain.
Here we go.
Houston.
A carry here for Wright. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Now Stroud. Throw left side, finds Dell. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
Well, that play had no chance from the start. The running back was not even able to make it back to the original line of scrimmage. Give credit to that defensive line. That was an incredible effort, forcing that 4th down stop.
And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, you know, Mike, if I had to guess, I'd say that's probably not what they had in mind when they called that play. But those guys on defense, they felt like they knew what was coming from the start, and they got to him in a hurry.
2nd down, Murray. That's caught. Christian McCaffrey. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Kittle is the man in motion. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. 3rd down, they need 5. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his man, complete to Pearson. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, 49ers.
16 yards. And the 49er 1st down.
Murray's going to throw again. He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
At the 48-yard line.
A run here with McCaffrey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for Niners, first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The RPO, that one is complete, and he takes it down to the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here's Saul, the man in motion. On first and 10, it's Murray. They set up the screen to James. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Throwing again is Murray. That's complete to Kittle, the tight end. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6. Putting the tight end in motion. On 3rd down, Murray. In trouble, and down he goes.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with first and 10. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 28-yard line.
They'll run with Wright. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. On the quick slant, Huntley taken down. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down. Here we go. From the gun, here's Stroud. Rolling right. Stroud avoids the contact as he slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
This is an element to his game that we don't necessarily spend a lot of time talking about. He's not known as a traditional runner at the quarterback position. But when he has some space like he had here, he is more than capable of not only converting first downs, but picking up big chunk plays.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. They'll try to hit him with a screen. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. They'll go big. 3 tight ends in the formation for first and goal. Here we go. Let the fullback try to power it home. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. From back at the 2 now, here's second and goal.
Here we go.
Right. Is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Touchdown, Houston.
What a standout performance early on in this one. That his second rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. 49ers offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with first and 10. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. From the gun, it's Murray. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And third down coming up. Kittle is the man in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's Murray. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Mitch Wishnowski now as he'll punt it away for the second time. This brought in out past the 20. The Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. First and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. He's going to be marked out up around the 33. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime. On first down, it's Stroud. Out to his right.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
This one is caught by Kirk. The Niners have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers are back within 4. It is 14-10. Just 8 seconds now until halftime. And the kick's away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And both teams ready to play on. So we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Texans offense and running back Jalen Wright headed back to work. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Head up. This is Wright. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
All right.
Back on the ground and back to Wright. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Here's Stroud. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
3 plays and out. It's 4th down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
A gain of 12.
Give here to Wright. He'll it forward for maybe a yard. Play is made there by D.J. Waddle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Stroud. He's got down for that one. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
On the ground, this is Wright. And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan.
Here we go. Let's go.
A handoff as they try to run it here. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Taken down to the 19-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 9 yards to go.
Stroud going to set up to throw. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's got the 1st down. A great job looking at him, gauging where the marker is, and getting there to set up 1st and goal. Here's a run. A short kick down to the 7. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now Stroud. That is caught, and he's close to the goal line but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane, and now it's 3rd and goal.
All right.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
Makes the score Texans.
Greg, I wasn't so certain about leaving the offense out there, but they did. And it paid off with a touchdown.
And I love it, Mike. I think we're starting to see this more and more often in today's NFL. Take advantage of field position. Put the trust in your offense. It's exactly what their head coach does here, and certainly pays off.
The Niners offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. They go play action for Murray. Looking down the field there. It's a zone read, and Murray hanging on to it.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Murray on third down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 38 yards.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now, handoff to McCaffrey. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. Kittle is the man in motion. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Now a 3rd and 2.
What? 2-2. Hot. What?
Working out of the gun, Murray. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He got beyond it.
First and
2. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Texans' 9-yard line.
Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He's got his big tight end. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
49ers.
Kittle is the man in motion. They'll let McCaffrey try to run it. And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. He fields it at the 8. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to 23-yard line. The Texans offense ready for this next possession. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down. On the give, it's right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. That's over the middle and caught by down. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 1.
From from the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. This is hot. He got the connection to Collins. The Niners use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Texans.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Texans 1st down.
They'll run out of the gun with Wright. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Stroud. Here's a screen coming for Wright. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down. And for a gain of 7.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Here we go. 18. Outside. Good.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Texans. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.